am going to do an application to show you how Color Street works. These are Color Street strips. You get 16 double-ended strips in a pack. This is a full pack, and I'm going to show you with these two little samples how it works to put it on. So first of all, you separate the strip and choose the size that's going to fit you. I like to give it a little bit of curve and hold it on my nail and see how it's going to fit. This one is a good fit for this nail. These strips are sandwiched in 2 layers. There's a clear plastic on top, and then there's like a white sticker back on the bottom. They're 100% nail polish, but they basically apply just like a sticker. So you're going to remove the clear plastic first and set it aside, and then you're going to pull your strip up from the tab. Okay, you can touch the back, just make sure you don't have any grease, any lotion, make sure you weren't eating potato chips. I always tell people, anything greasy, just make sure that's not on your hands while you're doing this. Then you're going to pull this little tab off and get rid of that. So we can touch the back of the strip again as long as we don't have any lotion on our hands. You're going to place it at the base of your nail. You want to be at the base. You don't want to be on the cuticle. If anything, pull up a little bit so you're not on the cuticle. If you like the position, which this looks pretty good, you just smooth it down from the middle, smooth it to the sides, and then wrap the end around a little bit. You can do the end in a couple different ways. I usually just use my thumbnail. You could also use a nail file to file along there, but I will usually just take my thumbnail and perf along and pull that off, and look at that. I have a complete, polished, perfect nail. This glitter is going to last me about 2 weeks. The solids tend to be more of a week. The glitters just are a little stronger. And then here, I'm going to do a couple more for you to show you. So again, clear plastic comes off. Set that aside, peel up from the tab. And you can see with this one that each strip is a little bit different on both ends. Some of them are identical on both ends, and some are, this one's a little narrower on this side, a little wider on this side. I'm going to demo for you how it fits and then what to do if you get one that's a little too wide. So on this finger, it's going to fit really well. I've used the strip before, so I'm aware of how it fits. So again, tap down at the base. If you like the position, smooth it out. If you don't, you can pick it up and move it. Just be careful that you don't rip it. Smooth it down. Okay, since I am going to use this other end, I'm going to be really careful not to let that stick to itself. So I'm going to use this cuticle stick. I'm a big fan of these. I like a really pointy end on a cuticle stick. And I'm just going to perforate. I'm going underneath my nail. You can see, so I'm just perforating a little bit. Basically, I'm telling the strip where I want it to rip. And then I just pull this off, okay, and then smooth it out a little bit. Make sure it's smooth all the way around. I've got a tiny bit hanging out here. I don't like to leave anything hanging out on the skin because it'll dry and it'll catch in your hair and you'll get a little chip there. So I just use that to smooth it. If there's any extras around the end, that's okay. Just smooth that around. You can file it after it's cured down to your nail. But yeah, look at that. So I'm going to be able to use this other one on my other pinky. They're really designed to get one nail out of a strip, but if your nails are short, you can usually get 2. I have kind of a long nail bed, so I always have trouble getting 2. So this is going to fit pretty well on the one side, but the other side you're going to see is a little too wide. And I'm doing that on purpose because I'm going to show you what to do. So if you use a strip that's a little too wide. So I'm pinching, wrapping around the end, perfing with my thumbnail, removing the excess. And then this extra that's on my skin, what I like to do is I take the cuticle stick, smooth along the nail, and push into the cuticle. And all we're doing is we're perforating that little bit. Again, telling it where we want it to tear. And I'm just going to pick that off. And look at that. Perfect nail. These come off with nail polish remover at home. And that's Color Street. Thank you.